Hey MGTOWs, this is Vention. Just wanted to let you guys know that not every day of my life is a good day. uh, Basically, as all of these meds that I'm taking, you can probably see this giant pile of frickin' supplements. MSM, that's good stuff right there. I've even been taking aspirin, Novodilin, vitamin B17. Then, of course, I'm taking stomach acid pills for when I'm eating. My naturopath says I was like low on stomach acid because of my blood work. I wasn't absorbing some things. And it really indicates why I really crave coffee after I eat, usually, because I think my stomach's craving the acid. But when I take those with a meal, I feel totally different. Immediately I get that burp from the acid, which I used to get when I was a younger man, but it seems to have really slowed down. So yeah, I think I have low stomach acid, and it really helps. But there is a medication I can't really remember what it's called. It's fenbendazole or something like that. It's like a worming medication, and it's approved for humans and everything. And basically, the pattern is to take it like 4 days off and 4 days on, right? And I took it, as I do, and when I do, I can feel my tumors, believe it or not. I can feel the one in my liver, like back here in my back, and I can feel the one in my colon, like right about there. And just a dull ache, and then within like 2 hours, boom, sat down on the toilet, and it looked like transmission fluid. It's you're gonna lose some blood when this occurs, and it's not pleasant, and you don't feel good when it happens. And so yeah, not everything is great in Vention land. I flushed the toilet, but you can probably see, I don't know if you want to look at this, but you got a couple of little red drops like right there left over. I'll have to wash that out. But yeah, it's pretty disquieting when you get up from the toilet and there's like blood in the toilet. That's the joys of colon cancer. Oh, the joys of being me. But there are worse problems to have, and it's a hell of a lot better than a divorce. So I'm just going to take it easy today, and I might even have to cut that dosage back, because if it gets that bad, I'm not having fun. But I was taking that stuff for about 2 weeks back when I first started this whole adventure back 9 months ago, and then when I finally got around to getting, when the cancer doctor finally got me in, because I immediately, as soon as I had that colonoscopy and I got pictures of the freaking tumors in my colon, I immediately went full research mode, because my doctor's appointment was like 2 weeks away, and so then I was like full bore into the alternatives, and I was taking all kinds of stuff, and including that stuff that I just took, and I got. But then when I finally got to the doctor, my CEA test, my cancer blood test was like 2, right? And then and I went off of that stuff because I figured the vitamin C mega doses and the IV vitamin C IVs and whatnot that I was taking, they actually have much the same effect. It used to be that when I would mega dose on the liposomal vitamin C. This stuff, I would get blood, and when I get the vitamin C 100-gram vitamin C mega dose IV, I would also get a lot of blood, that way too, and it's pretty debilitating. And it helps a little bit because I take that fasted, right? On IV days, I don't eat anything, and about 20 pounds ago, I used to fast the day before the IV as well as the IV. But now that I'm down to 153 pounds, I want to be a little more cautious about that. So, pardon my hand here. So I basically just fast on IV days and not other days. So basically I'm just fasting like once a week or twice a week if I get 2 IVs that week. And now, man, last week's IV hit me so hard, and I think it's because usually when I would get the 100-gram mega dose of vitamin C, I used to be like 220, 230 pounds, right? But now I weigh 153 pounds, and that vitamin C IV kicked my butt, and man, it makes your butt hurt too. And then of course all the blood, and it's just not fun. It's one of the joys of being me. So anyway, I called the naturopath and I said, no, not taking 100 grams anymore. They're gonna have to cut that shit back to 75 or something, because no, I'm not doing that. If I wanted to be that sick, I'll go to the freaking regular doctor and get chemo. So there we go. I'm all freaking debilitated today and not feeling well, and everything is not always great in Vention land. I do enjoy the higher Bitcoin price, although we're pulling back a little bit. But basically, yeah, no fun for Vention today. So guys, I would just recommend, like maybe fasting once a week or something, or if before those microscopic tumors are noticed by the freaking doctors, you might want to do a little fasting and take some of that vitamin C. This is not medical advice because I'm a diesel mechanic. And then maybe you can nip this in the bud, and things that are really bad for you, such as Baskins and Robbins, you might want to start curtailing that shit, because it will kill you. Oh, you can see my new mattress here. This is going to go into the camper because I'm a MGTOW, and that queen size bed, it's a pain in the butt to make. You have to climb all over the mattress in order to try to make them. It's like kneeling on top of a bed and trying to make the bed, right? That's retarded. So I will put that smaller mattress in. It's a long single, and I'll get some sheets for it and everything, and that will be what I sleep on. And it's a lot easier to make the bed, and when I'm hanging out in permaculture land with all the permaculture people, one of those hot permaculture chicks will look in there and say, he doesn't want company. And that is the truth. I'm 55 years old. I'm done with that shit. Okay, guys, I'm going to go freaking kick back and moan about my intestines. And I hope you have a good day, and don't get married. And don't get cancer either. Later.